Hey everyone, my name is Kurt Frankum. Now my face may not look as familiar as my voice sounds to you because you'll generally hear me on the Leading LDS podcast. Now for those of you not familiar, Leading LDS is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing the capacity and ability of lay leaders in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, of course, Leading LDS is not owned nor affiliated with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and any opinions expressed on this video are just mine. A few months ago, I put out a survey to individuals on my newsletter, and I asked them the simplest question. What is the number one issue that you face as a leader in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? And I got a variety of answers, but by far the number one response I got was, how do I motivate people to do something? Especially those that don't want to do something. Now, they said it different ways, and let me just share with you a few of the responses I got back from that survey. How do I get people to delegate their responsibilities? How on earth can I get members to participate in the missionary program? In a volunteer church and lay ministry, how can I get people from just doing the bare minimum? How do I get people to take action, even when it isn't convenient? The obvious one, how can I get people to home or visit teach? Now, these are just a few of the responses I got back, of the hundreds that I received. And it all comes down to this. How do I motivate people, especially in tasks that are difficult to do or they don't want to do? So I thought, in the community of Leading LDS, why don't we organize a virtual summit where we can all come together, bring some of the greatest minds, authors, motivational speakers, corporate trainers, researchers, people who know their stuff when it comes to the psychology of motivation. And let's talk about it and figure out what we can learn. But not just talk about it in terms of theory and philosophy and arbitrary ideas that are out there, but talk about it in the context of home and visiting teaching. Home and visiting teaching is by far the number one reason people originally come to Leading LDS leaders, because they're looking for what others are doing, what other leaders out there have found as far as solutions that are solving the problem and making home and visiting teaching more effective. So this is exactly what we're doing. We're organizing an online virtual summit, April 22nd, where we'll gather some of the greatest minds in the church who have an LDS background, and maybe some that don't, to talk to us about motivation and how leaders can become better motivators. Now, there are two main reasons why Leading LDS is hosting an online virtual summit called the Motivated Home Teacher. And hopefully this is one of many online virtual summits that we can host in the future. The first reason we're doing is very obvious: to create a well-rounded, extremely thorough resource that elders quorum presidents, high priest group leaders, relief society presidents, or any ward council can go to find ideas and results that have helped other organizations in the church succeed at not only motivating people, but succeed at home and visiting teaching. The second reason we do this is we want this event to be able to raise enough money to cover all the overhead that Leading LDS has, so that as we produce podcasts, articles, and other trainings, we want to be able to give those away for free and let leaders use them and benefit from them. So this online virtual summit will be a way to raise money and cover that overhead so we can continue to produce fantastic results and resources at leadinglds.org. So below this video at leadinglds.org/home teaching summit, there's additional information and a form that you can fill out to be sure that you're on our mailing list to keep you up to speed of what's happening with this summit between now and April 22nd when it launches. We'll let you know about speakers we have lined up, when tickets are available, and what you can do with your ward council to prepare for this fantastic event that will bless your ward and move the work forward of building the kingdom of God on the earth. So we'll see you in April.